alone.
Let's goddamn go.
Leave me alone.
Get your fucking truck.
Leave me alone.
All right, I'm going to show you the rest of the video, but let me give you some backstory as quickly as I can. Clyde, North Carolina, a young black man is delivering mulch to a landfill dump spot, okay? He gets there 45 minutes early. He parks by the gate. Employee comes and says, normally everybody parks up the road and waits, doesn't come this far down. He said, I'm sorry, I've never been here before. The guy said, no big deal. I'm going to open the gate. Don't come in until 6:30. The owner of the place's son comes shortly after and goes, no, you shouldn't have been down here. Now you got to go behind everyone who's arrived since you and wait in line behind them. He said, we say a few words about it, and then I follow the instructions and go back there. He's sitting back there waiting, and all of a sudden that same guy and 5 of his friends come rolling up. He has a pistol on his hip, and he starts yelling about, you took my phone. He said 30 to 40 minutes of him accusing him of taking his phone and demanding to search his truck before he finally says, fine, just search my truck. And the guy doesn't find the phone. Then his dad shows up. They check the cameras and go, okay, and let him go. He goes to dump his load, just like this is ridiculous. In the meantime, that guy apparently finds the phone, according to him, on the ground outside where his truck was. Like he couldn't have dropped it there? No, he assumes that he stole it and then had thrown it by the truck. So he comes flying up the hill with the same 5 guys again and starts threatening him. And then they get 2 bulldozers and flip over his trailer and tip his truck over on his side. That's not on video, but this other exchange is, and this is absolutely insane.
What's going on? What's going on? What's happening?
You driving that truck?
Huh?
Go get in your truck and be a good witness.
No, I ain't driving that truck. I ain't driving that truck.
Phones up. Get in your vehicle. Now. You're leaving. You're gone.
What happened?
You're gone.
Going where?
You're going out.
Who?
You.
For what?
For videoing.
For video when I'm going out? What is you talking about?
I'm closing. I'm done.
Yeah.
No, I'm done with this shit. Listen, put your phone up and get in your vehicle right now.
Leave me alone.
Let's goddamn go.
Leave me alone.
Get your fucking
Leave
truck.
me alone. Leave me
Get your
alone.
fucking truck until the cops get
I'm
here.
leaving.
Now. Get me out of the fucking phone. Let's go, bitch.
Let's go.
Get in the fucking truck.
Yeah.
Don't get out of the truck no more.
Don't get out of the truck no more?
Take you out.
Yes, the sheriff's department's coming to get
Okay.
rid of you and your fucking mud.
Okay.
So stay in your truck
Yes, sir.
before something
Get
bad
in,
happens.
man. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Get in.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do it now.
Yes, sir.
Take all your video.
Yes, sir.
Understand what I'm saying? Shut your door. Shut your mouth. Like
You're the
I told
sheriff?
you to.
You're the sheriff, right?
Yes.
And you were trying to talk to me. Can I'm join the
Yeah,
window
I'm
down?
done talking with you. Shut the door.
Can I join the window down?
No, roll the window up. Roll the other window down.
Hey, sir, you slammed the door on my door. And that's all on recording.
I'm gonna put you in
That's
jail.
all on recording for slamming on the door.
I didn't slam it on
You
the door.
did. Yes, you did. Have
You
it
had
on
a hold
recording.
door. Get in the door.
Okay. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all going to jail. Y'all going down. This town going down. Yeah, this town going down.
That man had to believe he was about to record his own lynching. That was the energy that was there. That's what it felt like was going to happen. And the fact that he was able to walk away from that, he is exceptionally lucky. But that is unacceptable. He needs an attorney. This is Clyde, North Carolina again. That business, apparently it was the owner and his son that did all that stuff. This is insane. Anyone who can help, I'm going to tag him on TikTok. Please reach out to him. But this is unacceptable, and I want to hear what law enforcement in the area is going to do about it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks again for choosing us today. I'm your presenter, Joel Mogisha. If you're new, kindly consider subscribing, hit that like button, and let's get into it. All right, on today's episode, I want us to check this video that's going viral online. It's actually from, this black truck driver that was actually delivering his load to North Carolina, TBD, damn side, basically doing his job, and he happened actually to make it to the site too early. And a group of palm-colored men weren't happy about it. They started insulting him. They started abusing him just because of the color of his skin. They go on to actually threaten to unalive him and push him back to his truck. And for anybody in his shoes, the safest place you'll be is in your truck. So the man actually basically goes back to his truck, and these men go on to even flip his trailer and force him to the back of the line just because he arrived early and they didn't like it. To make the matters worse, they even accuse him of stealing a phone. Can you believe this? They're always trying to claim that black folks are lazy, they don't want to work hard, but this is exactly what black folks don't want to go through, because you can't even work hard, especially if you're working in melanated skin. This is exactly what happens to a lot of truck drivers, especially melanated truck drivers in the United States, where we have seen a lot of them go into issues like this, especially of profiling, prejudice, and racism. Let's take a look and see how people are reacting to this, especially black folks. I'll be back with more commentary after this. Let's take a look.
TBD dump site down there in Clyde, North Carolina. Count y'all motherfucking racist, Jim Crow, cracker, bitch, count y'all motherfucking days. The way y'all handle that brother down there just from showing up 45 minutes early to the job site. Oh, y'all some racist bitches down there. I need everybody that's seeing this video to tag the CI double motherfucking A. Let's get on this shit. Clyde, North Carolina, y'all gonna pay for this motherfucking one right here. Y'all gonna pay for this one right here. That brother shouldn't have never experienced that, and I'm so grateful he handled it the way that he did. Clyde, North Carolina, count y'all motherfucking days. Y'all gonna get handled down there at TBD dump site. Oh my God, I'm so glad. And y'all asking, why you kept saying yes, sir? Why you kept saying yes, sir? Bitch, we already know what them motherfuckers want us to motherfucking say. And they only did that motherfucking shit because they knew he was out motherfucking them. These motherfucking men had guns and everything. They flipped this man truck over and everything. Oh yeah, something happened. Yeah, congratulations. Because y'all just made news that y'all didn't want to motherfucking make, bitch.
Ain't no way in hell. I just got finished looking at the videos that I've seen surfacing around here about the TBD landfill down there in Clyde, North Carolina. The Wrights brothers thinking they got a right out here talking to the black man the way that they did and treated the man the way that they did on yesterday. Ain't no way that I just got finished seeing these videos. I had to stop looking because it was pissing me off so bad, to the point that I started crying. This is not okay at all. Racism is not okay. And I know it ain't going nowhere because it lives within these folks. It lives within people. And not all white people is racist, but I'm just saying, those individuals down there yesterday in Clyde, North Carolina, racist. Andrew, racist. You have malice in your heart. You need to clean it up. But I will say this. Good job. You earned yourself. You earned yourself all of this attention. You earned it. Because now watch what happens. Watch what that man was just there to do his job. You always complaining about, oh, the black people need to work. They need to work. That man got there 45 minutes earlier and you gave him hell. Gave him hell. Then had a nerve to take a bulldozer and turn the man's truck over. I done seen two different angles of this video. One from the victim and one from a witness. I hope this man get every dime from each company. Not just one, each company. And I hope y'all get dealt with the way that y'all should. And if it's not, if you're not going to jail behind it, God gonna work it out. God gonna handle you, okay? And to the brother that was in the video, I'm sorry this happened to you. I am sorry this happened to you. I'm sorry this happened to your dog. And to the witness that also recorded it from a different angle, thank you, brother. Thank you.
Alright everybody, as we have seen in the video, this is despicable because you cannot treat a fellow human being like that just because of how they look, or just because they don't look like you or they look different from you. Everybody has a freedom to work. For instance, this man was on a legal delivery trying to do his job, trying to earn a living the legal way. And he wasn't like committing any crime, for instance. But this group of palm-colored men just decided to insult him, decided to assault him, and harass him just because of the color of his skin. This is not acceptable. Everybody has a right. They're always trying to, point out that black folks, especially black men, that they don't work hard, they are lazy or something like that. But when they actually trying to earn a living the legal way, you are trying to treat them like they're nothing, like they're not human beings. This is not acceptable, and it's what a lot of melanated people have to go through on the job sites, especially when they find themselves in places like this. Because Clyde, North Carolina, apparently some reports are saying this is a sundown town. It's majority of palm-colored people actually live in that town, and finding yourself in such a town as a melanated person is not easy. And the fact that we still have such towns in modern day, in the 21st century, is really questionable, because we shouldn't have things like this, especially in this modern day age. And the second thing that I want to talk about is how they're using unwritten rules against him and trying to tell him like he cannot be there earlier than them. Why were they pissed? Actually, they were pissed because a black man was more competent than they were. They were pissed because this truck driver actually made it earlier than them actually to the site. He made it way earlier. He was just trying to follow his GPS. He was just trying to do his job. He wasn't trying to compete with anybody, but out of being competent in his work, and outshining this group of palm-colored men, these people were pissed, they were embarrassed, and they tried to drag him along their edge. This is exactly what happens, and what a lot of black scholars have been trying to, point out, that in the black community, there is little to no opportunities, but once black folks actually get opportunities, they outshine other groups of people. And for instance, this is exactly what was happening here. He outshined this group of palm-colored men by actually being more competent, being more time conscious, and arriving early for him to do his work. But they tried to enforce unwritten rules on him, pushed him to the back and told him to go to the back of the line. Well, he didn't argue. According to him, he actually considered it a 20 minutes wait, and he went back to to the back of the line. He didn't argue with them, but they kept on dragging him. After actually going at the back of the line, they tried to accuse him of stealing a phone, and they tried to apparently or allegedly they also tried to flip his trailer over. This kind of behavior is not acceptable, because this was actually 5 men against 1 trying to intimidate him, saying, and I quote, "Stay in your truck unless something bad happens." This is not acceptable. Threatening someone's life this length just because he arrived earlier than you, just because you are embarrassed of how competent he is more than you. And honestly, this is actually becoming a pattern. We have seen this before. We have seen this with Karens. We have seen this with police brutality. We have seen this in profiling. We have seen this in prejudice, where even young men, actually, you would go to a supermarket and you're profiled to be a thief, and you're not even trying to steal anything. They're just profiling you just because of how you look. This is exactly what black folks actually go through in the United States. So when they're trying to say that black folks are lazy, they don't want to work, why would you want to work in such conditions? Why would you want to work in such an environment? Nobody would actually be motivated to work in such an environment. So that is why we need to support black-owned businesses. We need to support black truck drivers. We need to support black business people in all aspects of life. We need to keep the black dollar circulating within the black community, just to gain respect. Because if you look at it, the Asian community keeps their dollar circulating in their community. The Hispanic community keeps their dollar circulating in their community. The Indians keep their dollar actually actually circulating in their community. It is only, black folks that actually spend their dollar outside of their community. Why is it so? Why would you actually feel jealous of, your fellow black man, your fellow black woman opening up, a business? And the problem with black folks, we don't want to support our own just out of jealousy. You don't want to give him or her your dollar, but it's high time we actually stand in unison and support our own, and gain that respect and keep our money circulating within our businesses. What do you think about today's episode? Let me know in the comments section below. I'm presenter Joel Mugisha. If you're new, kindly consider subscribing, hit that like button, and as always, see you on the next episode.